Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's tutorial, I'm going to take you through the number system conversion and specifically on decimal to binary conversion. And we are going to dive on the whole thing using the long division methods. Remember that we can convert a decimal to binary either using long division or the place value method. So I will take this one for this particular example. I'm going to take you through the long method. Then the next other example in the next video, I'm going to take you through the place value method. So you can check the two videos, then you try to compare which method is easier for you. So before we dive into the example, we need to remember that decimal, for the decimal, the number system uses 10 different digits in the counting. That is from 0. For this one is from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9. Those are 10 digits. While for the binary, we have 2 digits. That is namely 0 and 1. So for you to convert a number from decimal to binary using the long methods, these are the steps that you are supposed to take. Step number 1, you divide the decimal number by 2. Remember, why are we using the 2? Because we are trying to convert the decimal number to binary, which has 2 digits. That's why we are using the 2. So you convert the number, you divide by the number by 2 continuously until you write down the remainder. As you write down the remainder until the quotient is 0. Then after that, after you get the quotient is 0, you read the remainder from downwards going upward. Then the final part is to write the answer in the base 2. I hope up to that point we are together. And guys, remember, if you are new in this channel, don't forget to subscribe. And if you have any question or any suggestion, write it on the suggestion box, on the suggestion section, on the comment section. I will get back to you. Okay, let's go direct to our example. So this is our first example where we have 5 base 10. Remember the rules. You're supposed to divide the number by 2. Okay, let's start with the 2. So we have the number. The number is 15. Okay, let me try. This is 15. 15. This is a solution. 15 divided by 2, which is 7. This is 7. Remainder, you get 7 remainder 1. Then you take the 7, you divide by 2, then we have 7 divided by 2, where you will get 3 remainder 1. Next, you get the number 3 divided by 2, which is 1 remainder 1. Then lastly, we have 1 divided by 2, and the answer is 0 remainder 1. So after you get the quotient 0, the quotient is the last part, you will get the 0, this part. This is the quotient. This is our quotient, the one that I've highlighted. Okay, now remember the rules. Have to get the quotient is 0. You are supposed to read the remainder upward. You read the remainder, not that. R stand for the remainder, upward. So I will draw another line going upward to elaborate how to go about with the answer. Therefore, the final answer is, this is the final answer. you read the answer going upward is 1, 1, 1, 1. They're supposed to be 4 ones. Then you write the answer with base 2 to translate that we have converted the number from decimal to binary. Binary, the answer is supposed to have a base 2 as the answer. Okay, let's go to the next example. I hope that you have understood this one. So this is correct. Okay, let's move to another example where we have 10 base 100 base 10. I will give you maybe 2 minutes. You go through the whole thing following the step that we have highlighted. Then I will do it as you watch. So 30 seconds remaining. Okay, let's do it. So our number is 100. Remember the rules. You divide the number. So we have this is so our number is 100. You divide by 2, and this one will give you 50, 50 remainder 0. Next we have the 50. Okay, sorry for that. So we have the 50 divided by 2, which will give us 25 remainder. You get 25 remainder 0 as usual. Then the next part, the 25 now. 25, this is 25 divided by 2, which is 12 remainder 1. Then we have the 12 divided by 2, which is a 6 remainder 0. Then the 6 divided by 2, which is a 3, remainder 0. Then the 3 remainder 2, which is a 1 remainder 1. And lastly 1 over 2, which is 0 remainder 1. Remember, whenever now you get the quotient being 0, that is the end of your calculation. So our quotient as per now is 0. Okay, having done that, the next step is to read your remainder upward like this. I usually prefer to use the arrow to give me a rough idea on how to get the answers. So you write your answers. The answers are the 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, base 2. Remember, for a binary number which has 2 digits, you must have 2 as the base. Okay, as you can see, we have done it correctly. So you give yourself a right if you have gotten it correctly. Before we dive now to our last example. Okay, let's move now to the next the last example, which is on 64. A very simple case for 64. This is 64. Suppose be sorry for this. This is 64 base 10. Okay. For 64, we start with the, as usual. Maybe I should give you maybe 1 minute. By now, you should be able to do the whole thing within the shortest time possible. 50 seconds. Just look at the rules. 40 seconds. 30 seconds. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. Now, let's do the whole thing now. So we have the number, which is 64, divided by 2, which is 32, remainder 0. Then the 32 divided by 2, you get 16. 16. Okay, no problem. Let me wrap these. We have 16 remainder 0. Then we have the 16 divided by 2, you get 8 remainder 0. Then we have the 8 divided by 2, you get 4 remainder 0. Then the 4 divided by 2, you get 2 remainder 0. Then we have the 2 divided by 2, you get 1 remainder 0. And lastly, 1 over 2 is equal to 0 remainder 0. Sorry, not remainder 0, but remainder 1. So this is a remainder 1, this is a remainder. So as long as you are able now to get the quotient being 0, it means that that is the last part of your working. Okay, then last step is to read your things and the binary digits that have been generated at the remainder as your answer. Therefore, we have 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, base 2. So that is the final answer that you're supposed to get. So you give yourself a tick for that. So if you convert a 64 to 54 as a decimal to the binary, you will eventually get 10000 base 2 as the answer, which is now the binary number of the decimal. So I hope up to that point we are able now to use the long division methods to get, or rather to convert decimal number to binary. So in the next video, I will show you on how to use the other methods, that is the place value methods. So in case you are having a challenge on this one, you can try on the other one. So in case you have any question or any suggestion, write it on the comment section. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Bye bye. Have a lovely day.